Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Silver Lake Forest. This is a map by Carl TG. It is 89.16 megabytes to download and is available for all platforms on the Mod Hub. So let's go ahead and read the description. It's pretty short, so we'll do that and then get into the map tour. It says, welcome to Silver Lake Forest. The map includes many sell points, a sawmill, train, railroad silo, storage bay. All in-game products can be sold. 3 big forest areas, animal trader vehicle shop, small old players farm, 27 fields from small, medium, and big size fields. I hope you enjoy this map. So there we go. Though it has forest in the name, it's kind of like a cross between a forestry and a farming map, I would say. If we take a look at the map, we're down here kind of on the starting farm, and there's the Silver Lake, I suppose. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. This would be a good little kind of start out map to be able to do kind of some stuff you want to do. It looks like we have a ferry going across, which is going to be pretty cool. It looks like, do you have to use that? Is this... That looks like that's a road across there, and that is probably just a train bridge. So you either have to go across there or you got to drive all the way down around there. So yeah, they kind of force you to use the ferry a little bit, which I think is kind of cool. So I like that. Let's get down here. There's contracts in the fields you don't own, which is great. And there's also some forestry ones, of course. Available on the map is just the sawmill, and you own nothing starting out. But of course, you can place all your different things that you want to do. So not a big deal there. If we go here, let's take a look at our vehicles that we own. So starting out in new farmer mode, you have an AGCO 8810. You have, oh, there we go, get down here. You have an Aprilia RX 125, a FarmTech trailer. You have a Great Plains Cedar. You have a John Deere cultivator. You have a Massey Ferguson MF7S, great tractor there, and a Massey Ferguson harvester, the 8570, with a header and a header trailer. So everything you could use to kind of start out you have. And yeah, here's a nice little starting farm for you. Got your motorbike out here, sleep trigger, wardrobe trigger. I don't think we can go inside the house. Nope, definitely not. But still nice to have all that there for us. We go over here, we got a nice shed. We'll open it up. Assume we had, oh, I would assume we had something in there, but we do not. Is it, can we go through? Nope, okay. We have stuff on the other side of the shed. We have a silo over here, we have a tractor, trailer, and our cultivators over here as well. I'm sure this probably opens up as well here. We don't have any animals, right? Yep, nothing on the animals there. Okay, wanted to make sure I wasn't going to miss anything. Then our shed here. All of our equipment's outside, though. Apparently, we like to park it outside. We got the AGCO over there getting ready to work on this field, which is one of our starting fields. And we have the harvester parked back here. And then, of course, this field needs to be planted. This is our other starting field. So you have all that for you right there. But yeah, that's the farm. It's pretty straightforward in terms of that. We're going to hop in, I think probably just the motorbike, and go for a little bit of a cruise around the map. We'll do a flyover for most of it. I'm not going to go across the ferry. We're going to drive down and over. That way we can kind of go across all these fields here. So let's get over to our motorbike. Here we go. Perfect. I, of course, have my Case IH sweatshirt on. I think Case is probably my favorite brand. John Deere and Massey Ferguson are close seconds, so to be honest. I really like those guys as well, but I think Case might be my favorite. But anyhow, I digress. Here is the gas station. And then over here we have the vehicle shop, which is very conveniently right next to our farm to start. I'm getting a little bit of lag. I'm sure just my cache needs to fill up or something. And if I keep going down that way, you can see the ferry barely under the treetops down there in the distance. But we're going to drive back this way. I'm going to go across the bridge. Over here, so that's our plan right now. Get a good sip of coffee as I'm going. We'll drive past the gas station there. And one question I do have actually is, can you buy pretty much all the land? Is there like one that you can buy? Yeah, that's got pretty much everything. So the good thing about that, I was going to say it would be cool if we had actual roads and not these roads, but since you can buy all the land, the cool thing about these roads is you can decide to remove these roads and change it up. Now, yes, this road down here you can't change, but it's literally on the edge of the map, so it's not going to matter. So I like how that's done. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think that's a good way to do that. But yeah, we'll cruise across the bridge over here. The edge, again, is pretty much right there. I think, or no, not the edge. Sorry. There's this whole area down here. Yeah, that's not the edge of the map. Can we buy all that? Yeah, that includes that. Okay, so I guess, yeah, you can't really adjust this road, but you still have pretty open options to go where you'd like and work down in the ditch here. Oh, wow. Looks like there's a procession going through here. Looks like all the traffic is stuck behind that truck. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that in a while. On Farming Simulator 25, I don't think I have ever seen that, so that's nifty. I don't think it's intentional, but it is what it is. And now is this one... Is this a gravel road or is this a real road? It's a little hard to tell. I think this might be a real road, so you might not be able to get rid of this one either. Yeah, you might not be able to get rid of this one either, but at least the other side where you're going to get your farm, you can kind of customize, do what you'd like to do. We got, of course, plenty of little fields down here in the valley, and there's lots of forestry area and expandable area, so if you wanted to kind of adjust and make your own farm, you could really easily do that on this map. I gotta be careful here, I'm about to crash my dirt bike. Now, the ferry's down here. We'll swoop down to where this is, the ferry is. I'm assuming it's probably just the Riverbend Spring one. Yeah, it is. Just the Riverbend Spring one's kind of copied and pasted in here, which makes sense. Oh, easy does it. Don't go in the water. Oh. It won't stand back up. It will stand back up if you get off it. That's kind of nice. I guess that makes sense. That's not like a car that you could flip over by yourself. Anyhow, we'll head up this way now. I digress. There's a lot of maps that came out today. The 4 map tours I got to do. 4 map tours, insane. Alright, so up over here, this is kind of the town area. We're actually going to cut back across the back side of this field to make sure I see everything I want to see. So, right over here, we have a sell point. I can't, oh yeah, I can get into it. Never mind. I don't really need to get into it, though. But right, oh no, we don't have a sell point. Sorry, we have Walter. This is Walter's house. And then off to the side, we have Ben. Ben lives over. So Walter lives here. Ben lives over in that nice house there. It's a nice little farmhouse. And we'll head down this way. I think if we head up this way, this will take us kind of the little town area. So there's not much else. We kind of passed by David's house, but we probably dodged a bullet on that one. So up here we have Noah, and then we have, of course, our sawmill, which makes sense where he should be. Rent train point, and then you have the sell point. Well, it's Grainpool East there, but then you can sell stuff off to Goldcrest Valley. So there you go. And then, yeah, so you have the basically the railroad silo up there, and then you have the animal sell point down here, which is the storage bay. And you have Katie hanging out down there by the animal. So we'll drive up over here, and then we'll head down towards the animal area. Then we'll do a quick flyover and call it a map tour, I think. But yeah, this map's pretty straightforward to tour. There's not a lot of crazy stuff happening, except me almost hitting fences and trees. Wow, that tree is pretty close. Let's just loop into here. So you got your nice railroad platform stuff. Ooh, that actually jumped pretty good. I was pretty impressed by that. But yeah, sawmill all through here, and then you got your grain pool right up this way. This bike's actually pretty nice. You can get kind of wherever you need to go. I say that as I'm trying to crash it now. We got a power substation there. That's fun. Let's go down this way to check out the animals. Yeah, so right over here, got kind of your animal dealer area. Yeah, you get your animal, well, your storage base sell point there, your animal point there, and Katie's right out there in the front. So there you go. Okay, let's go ahead and go into flight mode. Let's hop up here. So again, animal dealer storage bay. That goes out towards the edge of the map. You got your power substation. You got your railroad that heads out towards the edge there, into that tunnel. There's the train. That's a nice long train, actually. I like that train. It's a little... Is it me, or does that... It's like it's skipping. I'm recording at 60 FPS, so it shouldn't be... It shouldn't be my game. My computer's not even trying right now. Really, honestly. Okay, here, so we got the Grainpool East. We have the sawmill over here. We, of course, have all the NPCs' houses. David's house is... Where's David's house? His house is over here. Yeah, David lives right over there. Kind of off by himself. Anyhow, I make fun of David a lot. I think they just made him seem a little creepier than he actually was when they did all the announcements. So now it's Creepy David for me now. But anyhow, we got some more fields up over here. We have, of course, the Silver Lake here. I love the river going through the center. I think this is a really beautiful lake. Beautiful lake, beautiful river. Nice little area. Does kind of have like a silverish vibe to it. Like that. More fields up here. We got the gas station, the vehicle shop, and of course our starting farm down here, which has got everything we could need. And you can do some good forestry over the edges if you wanted to. So, yeah. And of course more forestry there and more fields. It's nice. It'd be a good little map to kind of do a build your own farm that you didn't want to do completely from scratch. I think that's... Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. So I was like, why am I not moving? I was hitting the wrong button. So that explains it. Okay. Anyhow, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that like button or hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bells on so you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. This has been Farmer Cop.